Hi everyone, I'm Mena Angelfire, and welcome back, explorers, to another Simply an Update video. Be sure to also look at the description below for all credits given. And with that said, there will be no musical intro or musical outro, and yeah, and definitely, I will not be producing or making any thumbnails for this because I want to get this out right away. And now that I've said all of that, oh my gosh, there are so many things going on right now. And uh, yeah, there's an absolute lot going on. You know, it's been getting darker and darker and darker ever since a certain um, convicted felon rose to power, and all the attacks on America have all been coming from one person, and I'm pretty sure that we all know who I'm talking about at this point. And yeah, um, one thing. When a person says, why do things have to be all so political? Well, here's the thing. Things didn't have to get political, but when our very freedoms of speech and everything are in danger of being taken away, that's when people go from being non political to being very political or resisting as best they can. And sadly, yeah, I'm kind of limited on what I can do. So here's the thing. This is what I'm doing. This is my resistance. This is, well, uh, I don't know what it's called. But you know what? I want to be free. I want to be free to be me. And I want people out there to be free for themselves too. I want them to be true to themselves. And you know what? Being silent is no longer an option. It hasn't been an option since day one of the current regime, or Reich, or whatever you want to call it. Because, yeah, it's not fun. Either way, there was something called a No Kings protest rally back in June. Well, well, things have gotten to the point where there's another one. No Kings protest rally that is happening this Saturday. And if you can get out to them, it doesn't matter. It's all across the United States. So I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find a No Kings protest rally by you. And yeah, it's not what certain parties like to refer to as a Hate America gathering. No, the people who are saying that definitely hate what America stands for and has stood for for hundreds of years at this point. Um, there's even some interesting songs out there. Oh, and I loved hearing the song, We Are the Frogs, and apparently it is a uh, protest anthem. Uh, and from that song, I was able to track down what inspired it, which happens to be, well, some guy that was dressed in an inflatable frog suit costume was doing a, a little shaky dance and putting their hands out and, well, yeah, people from ICE were backing up. So, but, but when it comes right down to it, those inflatable suits have little breathing holes at the very back of their suit so they can breathe, right? These ice agents or whatever decided to pepper spray him through that breathing hole. And all he was doing, in his own words, was trying to help somebody else who was shoved to the ground. Where are the weapons that require this? You know what? As far as I'm concerned, uh, when it comes to frogs, I think the frogs, or frogs in general, should be kind of important at this point. After all, as far as I'm concerned, frogs in inflatable suits or something like anyone that's wearing one of those is definitely a hero in my book. And they're being heroic in their own way, and they're having fun doing it. So, yeah. And the whole thing No King's protest rally is about is people getting together, standing in a crowd or whatever, holding signs that are basically saying, save America, save democracy. And oh, yeah, there's tons of songs out there right now. Um, one, We the People, We Descent, We the Frogs, or Frogs? I don't know. Or America was great before you came, or America was great before you came. And, um, yeah, what I'm gonna do is put the links to the things I kind of mentioned in my description below, along with other things, and so on and so forth, because I'm not going to share it here. But here's the thing, do whatever you can to get to a No King's Day, or, yeah, No King's protest rally that is located by you. And as I said before, there's lots of them going on across the United States. So I'm sure there will be one by you. So be sure to show up. Be sure to do what you can, because it's really, really important that this happens. And so you know, this No Kings protest rally is happening on, uh, oh, wait, when is it happening? Oh, it is happening October 18th of 2025. So, yeah, I'll do what I can in my own way. I already have my Halloween night stuff already up. So, what you're probably going to see is, oh, I don't know, uh, maybe, simply an update video featuring frogs? Or something like that? Well, yeah. And, yeah. There are other things I want to talk about, but I'll talk about them later. This No Kings protest rally thing was way more important. So, with all that said, I'm afraid I'm going to have to bring this little video to a close, or episode, or whatever, and leave you all with this. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna do a typical outro. So, anyway, as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna leave you with this last thing, this last message. I'm gonna end this episode here and say this. Be healthy, uh, be safe, and be true to you. And, of course, happy Halloween and all that stuff. And yeah, I'm just gonna sign off here, and hopefully my next update video will be a little bit more cheery. So, Mena Angelfire, tagging off.